Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing mean, median, mode, and range from a set of numbers. So here's our list of numbers. And before we dig into what those four words mean, let's list the numbers in order from least to greatest. So we're going to go from the lowest number to the greatest number. Now looking at the list, it looks like the number 1 that's listed twice is the lowest number, so we're going to list those two. And as I write a number down, I'm just going to cross through it so that I don't get confused and miss any numbers. I see that we have the number 5 next, and that's listed twice. The next lowest looks to be 9, and then 10, 12, 18, and 20. A way to double check to make sure that we've written all the numbers down is to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've listed 9 numbers from the 9 numbers above. And so the first thing we want to look at is to figure out what is the mean or the average. And so to find the mean or the average, we're going to add up all these numbers and then divide by however many numbers were listed. So we're going to add 1 plus 1, the 2 5s, the 9 and the 10, 12, 18, and 20. When you add all of these together, let's see what we get. 2, 12 plus 9 would be 21, 31. 41 plus 2 is 43. 53 plus 8 would be 61, 71, 81. So all of those add up to 81. And then now we're going to divide it by the 9 different numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, if we take 81 and divide it by 9, that's going to give us 9. So on average, we would have the number 9. The median is the middle number. So we're going to take the list of numbers from least to greatest, which we already did. And then we're going to try to figure out which number is actually in the middle. In order to do that, we're going to look at this list of numbers and start crossing off first, last, knocking off a number each time until we figure out what is the very middle number. At this point, I've taken off 3 numbers in the front and 3 at the back. So let's do 4 and 4, which now it looks like we ended up with a middle number, a median of 9. So to figure out the number that's directly in the middle, remember we're going to cross off first and then last each time. For each time until we figure out what is the very middle number. Now we want to know the mode. The mode is the number that occurs the most times. So if we look at our list, I see that the number 1 happens twice and the number 5 happens twice. No other numbers repeat itself. So it's the number that occurs the most times. Well, this time we have a tie between the 1 and the 5 since they both happen 2 times. So we do have a tie on this. The 1 because it happens once or twice, and then the 5 because they happen twice as well. If there was a number that was listed 5 times, then that number would be the most. Lastly, the range is the difference, meaning to subtract, the difference from the lowest number to the highest number. Well, it's a good thing we've already listed our numbers in order from least to greatest. Our lowest number is the 1, and our highest number is the 20. So for our list, the lowest was 1, and the highest was 20. And it says to find the difference between the two. So we would take the highest number and subtract it with the lowest number. So in this case, the highest number was 20. And then we would subtract out the low, which was 1. 20 minus 1 is a range of 19 numbers. Alright guys, that's a quick review over mean, median, mode, and range. Remember that mean is the average, where you have to add them all up and then divide by however many numbers there were listed. The median is the middle number, so remember you have to have the numbers in order from least to greatest and then cross them off first, last until you find the very middle number. Mode is the number that occurs the most times. In our case, we ended up having a tie because 1 and 5 happened twice, where all the other numbers happened once. If there was a number that happened 5 times, that number would win to be the mode or the most. Range is the difference from the lowest number to the highest number. So you figure out what is the lowest number that's listed and what is the highest number that's listed. Subtract those two numbers and that gives you the range from the lowest to the highest. Alright guys, thanks for watching.